Oh, I didn't get to read it. Oh, never mind.
Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. Or, alternatively, despair walks, there's a among us, and so second we survive despair.
You can never know.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 4pixels. Coco, Kunetsu, and Kimi are here, and we are continuing Danganronpa. And in the last episode, we found out that Kyoko's father is indeed dead, and he's stuffed in that pretty little present you see in the back.
Not neatly presented for everyone to see.
So, right now my mind is just swirling, thinking about how Kyoko is handling all this and what her reactions are, how fair they are, how inappropriate they are. And I'm really not sure. I think she's been pretty harsh on him, especially since she just called him the worst father for dying. But at the same
How
time,
dare you?
he did kind of leave her. Like, I think it's pretty petty of her to get so hung up on the fact that he didn't want to be a detective. But the fact that he did leave the family and just left her behind is pretty bad. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I
I'm
mean,
pretty much with you that, like, hanging on to the fact that he didn't want to be a, like, detective, kirigiri, whatever, is kind of petty. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It's what she grew up, like, thinking and knowing. And, like, I don't know, like, her mind changes as she grows up, and then she's just like, oh.
yeah.
But I think this whole time she's wanted to see him, and right now she's just covering up the fact that she's angry at him for leaving. I think she genuinely wanted to see him again, to be alive again. Not alive again, but you know what I mean.
To see him in person.
Right, to see him in person. And I think if he had been alive at this point, she probably would have been like, oh, that's my dad, I love him. You know? Like, deep down, she loves her dad, but, like, the situation just doesn't fit, I guess.
Like, you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can see in that picture, but like, as Makoto said, like, she says that she left all that pride behind just to go to the school, just to tell him, like, fuck off, dad. Like,
yeah.
Doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, like, I remember thinking that was really weird when she was first telling the story. I'm like, alright, so you're accusing him of having no pride as a detective. You threw away your pride as a detective just to say fuck you? Okay, Kirigiri.
Yeah,
so I pretty much think she just kind of
is
like
covering.
You know, like just lying to herself, like, yeah, this is totally what I want to do, but like deep down, maybe she was hoping that
she could
reconcile.
Yeah, like mend things up with him, or like maybe ask him why he left. Because the thing is that I know, or we know, or this Konetsu and me know that his father never once stopped thinking about her. I mean, it's pretty obvious by the picture, but you actually get to see it in the anime in Danganronpa 3.
Okay.
So like, because like in the anime, they tell
he has one part of presence.
No, because one part of the anime, it's about stuff leading up to Danganronpa.
Oh, okay.
So like they show him like looking at that same picture like all the time.
Is the anime any good?
It's very good. I love it.
It's very good. I mean, not the anime adaptation of the first game.
Yeah, that one's shit. I would never. I've watched 3 episodes of Danganronpa the animation. I will never go back. I'm not finishing it.
Like, I actually got into the game because of the anime, but like, yeah, after playing the game, it's just like, yeah, the anime is just
it's garbage. It's some hot garbage.
But like, you can see they actually put effort into Danganronpa 3. because it's part of the story.
Okay.
So, yeah. But we'll get to see more of that in the future. Winks wonks.
Can I ask you a favor?
A favor? What is it?
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. And I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more. But could you leave?
Huh?
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit.
Kyoko.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little. I need to get my emotions in order.
Didn't you just say you were fine?
You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. And how you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But
Maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you're going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily.
you're right. I'm sorry.
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself.
Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later.
Kyoko.
Choco, no.
Is she really okay? Kyoko. It must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead.
The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak's headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is not the headmaster.
Gasp!
Kids, Rainbow Lego, okay, that's what you're in. I'm sure I told you that already, but the killing game again was 16 part 2 download in high school. And the only people who take siblings on little figure I can do that. Guide those 16 students.
Thanks, Monokuma flashback.
15 of us met in the mail hall.
We were all there to wait for some mail.
Add Mukuro to the mix and you've got 16.
Oh my god.
And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead.
死んじゃった.
Look at all those dead people.
Silence
down
up until
crying.
that one.
Even Mukuro. Yeah, I don't care. Even she's undeniably dead.
I care.
At least at this point, we have no idea about her. No clue
Okay,
about her.
I'll give you that.
Fair point.
So the ones still left alive are me,
Gasp. Of course he goes first.
Dickface, Pothead,
Hey, man.
Creep, Problematic Favorite,
And husbando?
And Husbando.
Those are their names now. You should edit out their names and just put those.
I will try and do that. If I can get the kerning right. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be.
That's only a possibility, Makoto.
Anything else on you?
Screen.
Alright. That's creepy. No, not gonna comment on that.
Who cares? It's just an eye.
It's just an eye.
Probably made with blood.
Definitely made with blood. Hey, Kime.
What?
Oh, wait, no, never mind.
These two conspirating.
No. Check your line.
Oh. My phone is
They're
in my
talking
room.
behind. They're talking about me behind my back. This is how it has been since the end of the 4th case.
Yeah.
You dumbass. What about that emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Okay, let's give it one more try.
And you have to press it again.
Now let's see what
Like
we've got
Chunsoft,
inside.
master at video games.
Oh. This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life.
Oh, at me.
Looks like a Yasuhiro locker. This is a crystal ball. Huh? A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he would ever use this locker. It's just not possible. There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order. And dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. Uh-huh.
Hehe.
What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hakagure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here. No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us. And we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So, what is this notebook? Is this a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. But wait. Aren't those used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? Alright. Let's see, are these other ones gonna be related to the other students? I don't see anything that might be a clue. Now let's see what we've got inside. This thing is practically empty. There's just one thing. Some kind of pocketbook. I don't... Your order? I heard someone say that.
Oh, yeah, that's my dad. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I
don't-
hear doors knocking.
I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But there's some writing inside. It could be important. I don't like
Just fucking do it, Makoto!
It looks like a girl's handwriting. And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. And then someone comes and knocks him on the head. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in communal life. Ooh, I'm somewhat right if this is correct then. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. Ooh, and you should be reading this.
He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era.
Ugh.
Ugh. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father.
This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was. And I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? He could have had another child. Not that I think that's the case,
True. It's a
And what-
possibility.
and what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. Like, given the writing, yeah, it definitely seems like Kyoko, what with the phrasing of worst father, but
Yeah.
she said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little.
I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father.
What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. It was giving me a headache. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Okay. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea.
Can't you read, Makoto?
How could this possibly make any sense?
Oh, I didn't get to read it. What? Oh, never
Despair
mind.
walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. Or, alternatively, despair walks, there's a among us, and so second we survive despair.
You can never know.
Why doesn't he just keep the pocketbook?
Yeah. But the more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers... I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to the people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, and the pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. So I should just stop talking to myself and investigate more. And I have to believe in everyone. Did we hit them all?
I think so.
I think.
Okay.
So next we go to the biolab,
There's the biolab.
the garden again, and the dojo.
And the
there's
data
another.
center.
Oh
yeah, the Monokuma Door.
Okay.
So you choose wherever we go.
Which is the closest one? I think that would be the
data center, I guess.
Yeah, that's on the 4th floor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
And he nice there.
Makoto, are you here to look around too?
Is that what you're doing here?
Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door. So I figured, if all the doors in school had been unlocked, that one should be open too, right? Although I couldn't bring myself to open it. Cause it might explode, right? And that'd really suck, so you open it!
Thanks.
You go die, Makoto.
I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up.
That too.
Okay, so I guess I'll open it.
By this point, they all know he's the protagonist, so that he can survive anything. So they're just like, "Go, you do it."
You have the plot armor. Oh, wait! Let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded.
Hina raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it.
Okay, go ahead.
Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected.
And you fell flat on your face.
Why would he even do that when all the doors are unlocked anyway?
Yeah.
Because he's dumb.
There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was...
Whoa.
It's a Gundam.
What? Oh.
Whoa.
I completely heard condom there.
That's a Gundam. I don't know how you say it in English.
No, you are right. It's Gundam, yeah.
Gundam?
Yeah.
Oh! Whoa, this place is totally sci-fi.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Those cute little paws.
No. Can't close the door.
No, don't tell her what she can and can't do.
Don't do it!
She did it.
No! Open the door!
I mean, every part of this school leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but... This place is like #1 gross. It's in a whole different league of creepy.
Hey, Hina, let's take you to a certain room on the 4th floor. I mean, 5th floor.
She never saw it.
Nope.
And it's not even really that creepy. It's just like, whoa, all this tech.
I like it. It's techy.
What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. A door
would it
with a Monokuma on it. A sci-fi high-tech control panel.
With two
Pause.
A Monokuma
on it.
picture.
It's really over the top, though. Like some kind of military installation or something.
That too, I guess. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi'd probably freak out if he saw it. Or at least she's
Cockpit?
thinking of the other people who died.
What's a cockpit?
So the Monokuma room had a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit.
I don't know. What?
Then could that mean... maybe...
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons.
Do it, Hina!
Hold on! You can't just... or whatever, something like this.
Do it!
But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel.
Huh? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push?
I'm not totally sure, but
You just push everything.
I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center.
Data center? I took a good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled Data Center. That must be the one she pushed. But the Data Center, that's right next door. The room we were just in, that's where the strange noise came from.
Okay, go
see.
check.
I'd probably better go check it out. Giant
Go.
fucking chimera.
Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so just cheer you on from over here.
Go Daimakoro!
Thanks, Hina. This is why you are problematic.
But I love her.
Yeah.
That's why she's a problematic fave.
Did I just hear what I think I heard?
It's a Monokuma!
Is that Monokuma? Go cuddle him. Hey!
Gray! Gray! Give me all your donuts!
Is that you, Hina?
What voice should I hear? I'll use
Yes.
Monokuma's voice.
Makes
Hina trying to
Hina.
imitate Monokuma.
Yeah,
Oh, that's hard.
you can do it.
I
Believe in
can't.
yourself.
Deki nai.
Aww.
Ganbare!
Kabaratai. What? I'm just gonna do Monokuma. Oh man, busted. How did you know? Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote controlled camera kind of setup?
She figured that out awfully fast. You don't even know what you're controlling?
I'd be very suspicious of that. Like, really, Hina?
Yeah. She even got the
Annoying.
flower out of the armpit right.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here. Ah, guess what I found? A self-destruct button.
No!
Push it!
Whatever you do, don't push it!
Push it.
Push it!
Push it.
Will Hina push the button? Find out next time on Danganronpa!
Bum, ba-dum, ba.
Hello everyone! Coco is here to make a very special announcement. Today is November 4th, which means this is the official kickoff for Extra Life. You probably already know since we have talked about this on the channel, but Extra Life is a fundraising campaign in which, primarily in the month of November, gamers promise to stream a cumulative total of 24 hours. And they do this in order to raise money for the Children's Hospital Network. It's a very good cause. You can check in the description. I will have a link to the official website. But one special thing that we're going to do is that on November 19th, that's a Sunday, starting at 3 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time, we will be streaming Danganronpa. You have seen that today we posted 2 videos of Danganronpa. Currently, we have recorded up to episode 99, and I've been told we're like right near to beginning the final case, the 6th case of the game, which means we could very well finish the entire game in this stream.